Hi, it's Adam here with the junior message of the week, and this week we spoke to the kids about bringing out the best. And what I was explaining to the kids this week is there's certain people in your life that will bring the best out in you. For instance, it might be a sporting coach, it might be your school teacher, it might be your Krav Maga instructor, it might be a parent, or maybe even a friend. And these people focus on making sure that you do your best at all times, making sure that you're focused, making sure that you're improving, making sure that you're always giving 110%. And I always say to the kids, one of our Warriors code is train to the best of your ability. So as an instructor, I want to make sure that everyone is giving 110% every time they come to class, and that is written in our Warriors code. And I started to explain to the kids, well, how do you benefit from realizing that these people are bringing out the best in you? And how do you value them and have gratitude for these people? And then I also said to them, well, how do you bring out the best in someone else? What do you do to make sure that your friends are always playing fairly, or your friends are always giving their best, at school or in a sporting team? So really, as parents, it's vital to make sure that we're always bringing out the best in our children. And what I would encourage you to do as a parent this week is maybe write down 5 to 10 ways that you can bring the best out in your child. So that might be from the way that you communicate with them. And the best thing I can recommend is lead by example. And sometimes it's harder to do than other times. However, children, from what I have gathered, especially young children from 5 to 7, are virtually like sponges. And they're really just becoming little people just like you. And every action that you do is going to impact them. Even if it's something small, you might be a bit frustrated, or you might shout, or anything that you do. And I'm not saying don't get frustrated, don't shout. However, the way you respond and deal with situations under pressure is really going to impact your child's life. So as a parent, write down 5 to 10 ways that you can bring out the best in your child. They might be real small things, like, as I said, the way you communicate, and more importantly, the overall concept as a parent that I can recommend is lead by example, because you're really leading the path and the footsteps for your child. And as I said, sometimes we underestimate the impact that we have, especially when the child is up until about 7 years old. Once they get to about 7 to about the ages of 14, it's a combination of a parent and a combination of the school environment. So also consider what school your child's at and the impact that their teachers and peers are having on them. So lead by example, write down a few areas that you can lead by example and bring out the best in your child, and follow up with them about a chat about how they can bring out the best within themselves and others. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the message, and I will see you at class.